Good morning, everyone. Very happy to be here with you in this wonderful country and very nice city. So first of all, I would like to apologize for my terrible English accent. So I hope you will be able to understand me. If not, please stop me and I will try to do it in the other way. First of all, I would like to first talk about who we are. Because sometimes, well, here in States, the concept of the union is not sometimes clear. I can imagine. Sometimes it's even not clear for us. So, so we are European Parliament. First of all, European Union. Sorry. So it's a union of 28 countries in Europe. So all the countries that are in color. We are more than 500 people altogether on this European Union. So we are exactly, my institution is the European Parliament, so is the European making law institution. So there are 751 members of the European Parliament who are elected every 5 years, and they are the law body in the Union. So the last election was held in May 2014. How many languages? Well, it's a bit tricky. So we have 24 official languages, sorry. Some of them, well, largely spoken, like English, French, Italian, Espanol, Spanish. Some of them, yeah, really spoken by very, very few people, like Gaelic and Maltese, just with yeah, a few hundred of native speakers. But all of them have the same statute for us. All of them are officials. So any member of the European Parliament has the right to talk in their own language, and we need to provide the tools to be able to translate this conversation to the other official languages. So now, Jahia at European Parliament. I think that we are one of the most loyal clients to Jahia. Well, since 2004, can't you believe it? Since 2004. I think that the major part of you were not in Jahia at the time, just the founders of the company. So we start using version 4, 5, 6, 7, and of course now we are version 7. So you can see here, the evolution of the logo. So, as Eli previously mentioned, we have nearly 100 projects based in Jahia. So now the big project that we are facing now is the EP intranet, the European Parliament intranet redesign, plus the site factory. Create a site factory to allow quick and hot deployments of new sites for events or another request. So coming back for the main intranet, so the European Parliament's intranet, some figures. So we have more than 10,000 users. Amongst them, we have the 751 members of the European Parliament. So the ones we officials are there to serve there, to work for them. We have more than 2,500 accredited Parliament assistants, so the persons who really work directly with the members. Around 7,000 officials, like me. We have also former and retirement officials and other institutions of the European Union which have also access to our intranet. So here we can see that the visits are really increasing every year. The fact that we have more unit visits done staff is that the European Parliament has 3 working places. So we move around Brussels, Luxembourg, and Strasbourg. So most of us, we have 3 different offices with different computers and different IP machines, IP addresses, sorry. Our user profiles of EP Intranet, we have first of all, the members. Then we have the officials. We have also externals, trainees, and retired. The pictures are fictitious because we take very seriously the privacy at the European Union. So even to prepare this presentation, I can't use any real picture. So the pictures have been taken for Shutterstock. It's an American company. For one, we have alliances. Okay. Are you really Javier? Sorry? Are you really Javier? Yes, I am really Javier. Okay, so our actual intranet, we have all the content in 3 languages, English, French, German. Some parts of the intranet might be also translated to a specific other language, Maltese or Gaelic. Around 3,000 content pages, a lot of news articles, and more than 20,000 documents in 24 languages. So we can see here, for example, for this document, when you click, you can download any version of the document. So the actual intranet is based on 3 lives: parliamentary life, administrative life, and practical life. But we are not happy with this concept, and we have launched a new project since a few months to redesign completely the intranet and to put really the user at the center of the intranet, the user-centric. So, as I said, visitors are growing every month. We have good clients who really, they like to come back to visit us. But we have got also some complaints about the search engine. The information is there, but it's sometimes quite difficult to find. So people lose time looking for the information. And some, well, this is especially for Clément, the form factory. So people, one of the complaints is that they prefer usable forms instead of long text with explanations. So what next? So we are working now in this new concept of the 3 U's, the user-centric. So what you see is what you need. User personalization, so the tailor-made content for the different profiles we have seen before, and user adoption through participation, interaction, and satisfaction. So we are now working with this new concept. The benefits we would like to achieve, well, it's full mobile and responsive. Our users and clients are traveling a lot. We have a project also in the Parliament called paperless, so aiming to reduce the paper. So we have introduced last year the tablets, and half of the users connect to the EP intranet via a tablet. So we really need to provide mobile and responsive at the time. We want to really have for every content a call to action. So every content page has to lead to an action to a specific person to improve the user experience. This can be done, we can rely on widgets. So I have to thank Jahia. I don't remember the name, but I think it was Tarek who was involved for the JahiaX area. So it's a project we have done together to implement the widgets in our EP intranet. Of course, the aim is to achieve the digital workplace. So when a user connects to the European Parliament's intranet, all they need, applications, information, forms, or others, should be there. Now I have a short video, so if you can, please turn it on to show you the maquettes, the mockups that we are working on it. No? We don't have the video? Okay. So we have we have introduced the concept, the browse as. So it depends of your profile. The system will identify you. So in this case, is administrative staff. So you will have on the home page the information just related to the administrative staff, not for members, not for externals, or for other kind of profiles. We can go, next one. Okay, so we have decided to implement a quite clear structure. We have carried information architect study. So we have rethink all the concept, and we have carried even user test and 3-jack test and those tests have proven us that this new structure is the better for our needs. Next one, please. Yeah. With a clear navigation, with clear icons to show really with the main topics. Yeah? So if you are interested on, the Parliament, we have buildings all around Europe, even some here in DC. We have an office here as well. So we have offices around, and if you need information about buildings and office, you know that the information will be in this part, in this topics part. Next, please. Okay, so here is the new concept, call to action. Every thematic page has to lead an action. So if you are looking for access to a park, you will have all the information in one place. Okay, you will have the map. Okay, we can see here all the map. You can see here if you are able to ask for a sticker or not. And it depends, of course, of your profile, because members have more rights than an official, and externals only can park in separate parkings for security reasons. Next, please. Okay, so here is the new concept, and Kevin mentioned it previously about what we want to implement. One of the problems we have now is when a user launches a search menu, then you get, of course, the menu for all the sites, all the restaurants, and all the places. So we want to implement the search with facets to be able to filtrate the content. For example, if I am interested on the menu in Brussels, I could tick Brussels, or by the audience. For example, if I am interested in restaurants only for members of the Parliament, because some of them are reserved for them. So it's a way to filter the information. For that, we will need the search with facets. Yeah. Next, please.
We will really be happy to help the Europe to progress.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
It's a huge step for Europe to be able to give the right menu to the right person at the right time.
Yeah, great. To improve user experience. Yeah. So here we have the profile, so where the user can follow, news or thematic pages, or follow another person, or so it's to introduce the community concept. Can change the avatar, upload the photo, change it, so on. Next, please. Okay, so yeah, that's me. You can see that the others I have to Yeah, privacy. Yeah, okay. So I can't show my own picture because I agree to show my picture to all of you. But the other colleagues not. So that's the public annuary on the European Parliament. So this is a JahiaX widget. We are now working on it to implement. This is just the maquette. Next one, please. Here we can see the organigram, so who is my superior and where I am based. So we start Parliament Secretariat, I am in the Directorate for Innovation and Technical Support, and okay, going down, she is my immediately responsible. Okay, with my offices in Luxembourg, my telephones in Brussels, in Strasbourg, and so on. Next one, please. Okay, search. This is one of the requests we have got. So allow searches Google-like with suggestions on the fly. Next, please. And this is another view of the structural organization. As I said, we are more than 10,000 working at the European Parliament. Next, please.
Javier, what's driving your search?
Well, we would like to use Elasticsearch. This is just a mock-up. Yeah. So that's my other point. If not, we will have to develop it because we cannot go live without a search on the fly with suggestions. No way. The project is dead. Okay, so this is another view of our structure, which is quite complex because we have the administrative part, but we have other political part, where the political groups, they have their own staff, their own assistants, so it's like having two different walls in the same institution. Please, next. Okay, well, this is just how we think the news should look like. Next, please. I think. Okay, another view. Next, please. Okay, well, this is the detail of a news. We would like to use also the push and pull mechanism to go to another sites to automatically retrieve. And we would like also to implement the federate search to allow us to go to all the sites looking for information. Next, please. Sorry?
Why are you looking at me like that?
You flawlessly deliver on customer expectations.
Okay, this is just a gallery, a multimedia gallery to announce events and exhibitions. Next, please. I think that's all. Okay, yeah. So I continue now with the PPT presentation. Okay, mobile and responsive. Sorry, we have the desktop version, tablet version, smartphone. As I mentioned, half of the clients or users they connect through a tablet right now. Accessibility. Critical for us. We need to treat all the 10,000 persons with the same rights. We have some colleagues completely blind working with us. So we need to give them the tools to allow them to use the EP intranet. So it seems quite, I would say, easy, but 5 persons are involved in this project. 5 persons. To really make the site fully accessible for example, Tanya, who is a colleague from Croatia, completely blind. She has a screen reader. She has a tool called JAS to allow her to translate this on voices for her. So I just copy-paste some examples of the code. So we can play also with the contrast of the site. If we have other colleagues that they are not completely blind, but they have visual problems, so sometimes. And this is also critical. We need to treat all the colleagues at the same. Okay, well, this is a bit, coming back for the same homepage. The feedback we have got when we carry the user test. So people tell us, yes, we like the clear navigation, the push and pull mechanism, the related widgets. So some widgets will be compulsory for profile, other widgets will be automatically decided. The user will go to App Store to retrieve the widget. So for example, the two first will be compulsory normally, My Applications and the calendar. Our activity is based on the official calendar. So we have 1 week is plenary session in Strasbourg, other week is committee meetings, other week is political discussion. So we base our activity on the calendar. But the others, of course, can be decided, like the small ads or the menu canteen. You will be able to go and retrieve the information you want. Okay, this is another feedback we have got. Clear navigation, really. Here is again the example of each page lead to a call to action. The same example.
Personalized as well.
Yeah. So here we have the samples of some examples with the widgets. So, well, you can move, displays, add, close. The digital workplace, this part, it will be different for each profile. For example, this is the applications related to an official. For example, a member of the parliament, they never will use this Streamline or e-committee, for example. So this will be completely, fully personalized. Okay, what we want to ask you? Okay, basically, we already discussed this yesterday with some of you. You already have provided some feedback, even some dates for the next releases. But basically, what we really are looking forward is to implement the search with facets. Elasticsearch, if we want really to carry the search, we need this, and the federate search inside the European Parliament with all the sites. Next, consolidate. We need really to consolidate Jahia at the European Parliament. We have now around 100 websites. So some of the sites will disappear once we introduce the new EP intranet, because the information will be there. The aim is to deliver the site factory by 2016 and to achieve the concept of EP working place by 2018. And that's it. Thank you.